Everyone, hear me? Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Yeah, good afternoon. Good. It's good evening now. Fast four. Am I completely audible? I'm good. Thank you. Okay. Let's wait for 1 minute, okay? Then we can start one or okay. Shall we start now? Let me know when you all can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Okay. So, okay. Now focus on the screen now. So as you have gone through the beautiful soup session and also the assignment, so you all must be aware about the web scraping, right? So today's session is all about Selenium. Selenium is also a way to scrap the data, same like beautiful soup, but there are some differences, or you can say there are different way of coding. Here also we scrap the data just like beautiful soup, but there is a difference of coding and also there is some theoretical difference also knowledge. Not audible. Am I not audible? Yes, this will be recorded. Am I not audible? Okay, audible. Whosoever is saying I'm not audible, kindly check your connection once again and rejoin. Okay, so these were the topics which were covered last week. I hope you're familiar with the introduction to web scraping. Is web scraping legal? How does web scraping works and components and other things, okay? So today's session, I'll be telling you about this Selenium and how it is different from Selenium and all. I will also be giving you a practical part also, okay? So first of all, Selenium is a web browser automation tool. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by automation? In general, what do you mean by automate? Come on, anyone? No one knows the meaning of automation. Machine do the job. Okay. Automate means doing work with less effort. Less effort. Okay. Anyone else? Whatever you know, just say it. Don't. This is not an interview. I'm not going to give you marks. Just tell whatever you know. The manless activity is called automation. Perfect. Anything, yeah, all are correct. Anything in which no human intervention is required is called automation. Means automatic wherever human efforts are not required. Okay. So Selenium is a web browser automation tool. So in Selenium, we don't need to write much. It is much more of an automation tool. It allows us to open browser of our choice and perform tasks as a human being would like to do. As I told you, it is a browser. It will open browser of our choice, whatever we want, and whatever the functions which human being were doing earlier, like suppose what work human do on the any web page or something, we used to click buttons, we used to enter information in forms, we used to search information on web pages, which is basically scraping. So now these all works will be done by the Selenium. Why? Because it is an automation tool. So everything will be done by the machine, not by the human. Am I clear? Yeah. See, Selenium uses a web driver package. See, understand one thing. Just understand it in the lame language, I would say. Selenium is one thing, and your browser, suppose Chrome browser or whatever the site you want to open, is different thing. These two other things. So I want my if I want to use Selenium to scrap any website, I need to connect my Selenium with the website or the Chrome browser, right? So it's not like there will be something. So whatever thing that connects the Selenium with the browser is known as WebDriver package. You can think of WebDriver package as a connecting medium in between, which connects. I mean, it is technical, but just telling you in a simple words. Hope you get it, right? Did you all get it? Okay. Okay, now the difference between Beautiful Soup versus Selenium. See, Beautiful Soup can be used for pulling data out of HTML and XML documents. You all have done Beautiful Soup. It depends heavily on other libraries like request or URL lib for sending web request. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by URL live? What do you mean by URL live? Whatever you know, just say it. URL library, okay. What it does? I'm asking about the function, not the full form. It's alternative for request. Be specific. We pass URL. Okay. Website. What website? We pass URL and call it. Perfect. So URL live is a library which is used to fetch different URLs. Okay. So URL live is a library which is used to fetch, which is used to collect different URLs or links. Okay. So Beautiful Soup does not have a document parser. We need to choose one HTML5 parser. What do you mean by parser? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by parser? What is parser? That's what I'm asking me. You don't ask me. Parser is cursor. No. Can anyone tell what do you mean by parser? It's a mask. Hmm, not really. Parser is help to get data from HTML. No, no, not masking. Okay, see, parser is something you can take it like it is used to break the code into smaller parts. To break the document, you can say, okay. And it also converts your program into executable or presentable format. You get my point? Parser converts your code into executable and presentable format. So that is done by the parser. You all get it? So it is difficult to scrap website. Whichever websites work on the JavaScript code, it is very difficult to scrap websites from that page using Beautiful Soup. Okay. It does not automate the web browser because it is not a automation tool. So that's why Beautiful Soup not automate a web browser. In Beautiful Soup, it is not necessary by default. It because in the coding also you have not installed it, right? Yeah. So Selenium is a tool developed for web application automated testing. I already told you it is automation tool. It can send request on its own, like you are doing in Beautiful Soup request.get. You won't be doing that here. Selenium comes with a parser. Okay, it breaks a code into executable format. Selenium can also work on JavaScript websites. Selenium is faster than Beautiful Soup, and it comes handy when handling JavaScript featured websites. So in short, you can say Selenium is an extension, or Selenium is something which whatever the Beautiful Soup is not able to do, that is overcome by the Selenium. With the help of Selenium, we can do all the things which you were not able to do with the help of Beautiful Soup. Yeah, faster and lesser code and economical. I don't know about economical, but yeah, it is faster and lesser code. Is it clear till here? Yes, you can use, that's what I said. Beautiful Soup and Selenium both are used to extract the data. Just the limitation is that using Beautiful Soup, just understand what I'm saying, the scenario. Using Beautiful Soup, I can only scrap the data from the current web page, whichever page I am looking at, whichever is the current page. I can only scrap the data from that page. That's it. Not from the previous page, not from the next page. I can only scrap the data from that page. But in Selenium, I can scrap the data from previous page also. I can scrap the data from next page also and from the 100 and 1000 page also. I just need to write the code. You all get it? You all get the difference? Technically, what is that in the coding? See now, assignment 2, whatever you will be getting, it is based on Selenium. So you all need to use the Selenium only. You can do that questions using Beautiful Soup also, but since it is a Selenium assignment, so you all will be going through the Selenium coding only. Okay, not Beautiful Soup. It's not like Selenium will do with one code. I'm not saying Selenium is that much short, but Selenium is more understandable. On the Beautiful Soup, you were on that page where the matches were showing. Same next page, I mean, okay, I'll show it in the practical part. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now how does Selenium works? First of all, you need to install Selenium package, pip install Selenium, then Selenium driver. You can skip this part. Now, as I told you, Selenium is used to scrap the elements. Now, how will you scrap it? See, 95% is same thing. Only thing which is getting added over here is this XPath. Only XPath is the newest arrival over here. Okay. Find element by ID, you know. Find element by name, class name you are already doing. By tag name, you know. By class name, you know. The only new thing is find element by XPath. So we'll be using XPath to find an element. So now comes the important part on which your 99% of your assignment is based. XPath is known as XML path. It is a language that helps to query the XML documents. It consists of an expression for a path along with certain conditions. Okay, this is the syntax of XPath. You can take it like XPath is also used to scrap the elements only. Okay, I'll tell you how. This is the syntax. XPath equals to double slash tag name square bracket at the rate attribute equals to value. Attribute can be anything, class name, ID, tag name, or anything. Okay, tag name is here. Starting, you know what is tag name. In the attribute will be class name or ID, whatever you are using. Inside the value will be whatever is the value of that ID or whatever is the value of that class name. Okay, this is the syntax. Okay, see there are types of XPath. There are two types of XPath. One is absolute XPath and other one is relative XPath. Okay. Now don't focus on the screen. I would say just understand what I am saying. Okay. See, there are two differences between absolute XPath and relative XPath. Only two differences which you need to keep in mind, which are most important. First is absolute XPath is used to scrap only one element, and a relative is used to scrap more than one element. It's same like find element and find elements. You all getting it? In the find element, we were only scrapping one element. In find elements, we were scrapping more than one element. So same is here. Absolute XPath will scrap only one element and a relative XPath will scrap more than one element. So it depends on your question, what you want. Now the second difference is how will you suppose if I give you any path, how will you tell me that, sir, this is absolute path or relative x path? The easiest way to check whether this is absolute x path or relative is just check the slash. If there is single slash at the starting, absolute x path always starts with single slash, and the relative always starts with double slash. I hope I'm clear with both the points. Did you all get it? If you want, I can read it from the slide also, but I think it would be much simpler if I tell it in my own words. Whatever you want, I can tell it that way, from the slide or in my own words, whatever you want. Understood, yeah. Okay. Now, see, there are different type of XPath functions. See, basically, even in the assignment, you all will be using absolute XPath or general relative path. But there are a few, like you can say, specific XPath functions which are needed for XPath to scrap particular element. Same tag name, का different pages से web scraping होगी. Yes, because on every page the tag name is same for particular element, right? Or the class name. First difference was absolute is used to scrap only one element. Relative is used to scrap more than one element. Same like find element and find elements. Second difference is absolute starts with single slash and relative starts with double slash. Okay. So these are the 5 functions which are specific for any criteria. Otherwise, in general, relative and absolute XPath are enough. So first one is basic XPath. This I have already told you in the previous slide. Then comes the contains. See, don't look on the slide. If I say contains in simple words, what do you mean by contains? Means something which is inside or something which is contained in something, right? Am I clear? Or am I clear? Yeah. Contains means something which is inside something. So, for example, if I say, suppose there is one website, uh, subtypes, you can say, but you all get it. Just understand what I'm saying. Suppose there is one website, let's take naukri.com. Okay. On, if I tell you I want all the jobs which was posted some, I mean, some time ago. So you will see when you have visited the Naukri portal, you must have seen the job was posted 4 years ago, 3 months ago, 2 days ago, 4 hours ago, 6 years ago, 6 months ago. So what is common in all these? Which thing is common? Can anyone tell me? Profile? No. Post in time? Every all are post in time. Be specific. What is common? Ago. Jobs? No. Ago. Ago is the perfect one. Past? No. The word ago is common in everyone. Number? No. I told you multiple examples 6 years ago, 4 months ago. So there are different numbers. The word ago is common in all those. So ago is something which is contained. So you will use that. So if I tell you scrap me all the job posting time of all the jobs, so you can use contains because in all the posting time the word ago will definitely be there, right? So I will use contains for that. So how will I use the contains? XPath equals to double slash C. IMG is the, okay, take the first one. These all are tag names, so it can vary just for explanation. Contains, the only thing which is fixed over here is the word contains. Okay, the word contains is fixed over here is it is inbuilt function. So in that type, it will you can write class name or whatever it is. In the sub, you will write the word ago, whichever you think is common. So whatever posting time have the word ago will be shown as the output. Am I clear? I hope am I clear. Basic XPath is same which I have told earlier in the previous slide, absolute and relative. Okay, using all and end. See, even in this also, what is all, what is and condition, or is used when any one of the condition is true, either first one or the second one. See, these all conditions are randomly put, so don't ask me where this code came from. Okay, this is just for the explanation purpose. Just understand this is the main keyword inbuilt or and end. So whichever condition is true, if even any one of the condition is true in the OR operation, I will get the output. But in the AND operation, both the conditions should be true. I think this is very basic, right? You must be knowing the difference between all and AND. Finding jobs posted from past 6 months ago. Yeah, the word ago is common. That's what I'm saying. Okay, then starts with. This is also, as the name suggests, starts with. Suppose if we are on any page, you must have seen on the Beautiful Soup session also, assignment also. On a particular page, there are many links present. You must have seen, right? There are multiple HREF value, or to be particular, there are many links present on single page, which are starting with HTTP. So suppose if anyone asks me uh, to, if anyone tells me or asks me, give me details of all the links present on this page. So what can I use in that? Starts with. Why? Because you know that all the links starts with HTTPS. So I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say now. Since I know that every link starts with HTTPS and I want all the links, so I can use starts with for that. Am I clear? Yes. Please repeat two last two INR minutes. See, starts with means, suppose if anyone tells me, give me all the links which are present on any particular page. So all the links starts with HTTPS. So in that case, I can use the starts with function. So in the code, I will write all the core syntax and I will write the specific HTTPS. So whatever the line is having HTTPS will be shown as the output. And only links have the word HTTPS at the starting. So obviously I will be getting all the links as the output. Am I clear now? How to write the syntax? Just wait. When I will come to practical what I'll show. And I told you these functions are you also will rarely use be you will also be rarely using these functions. 99.9% you all will be using this basic XPath only. 99.9% you will be using basic XPath, which is absolute and relative. You will not be using contains or these kind of functions. I just told you for the information purpose. Otherwise, relative and absolute are enough content. Any questions? Shall we jump to the practical part? I hope theoretical is done for everyone. Was it okay if I have told in my own words or you wanted it in a slides language? Good to go. It's better in good words. Okay. Okay, can you all see my screen? What was the fifth function? That was the text content to scrap any text function. That's not of use. Okay. It is in general if you want to scrap any text content. Okay. Okay, can you all see the screen now? Okay, see, problem statement is same thing. We have to go to naukri.com website and we have to scrap these details. Am I audible? Okay. Now, do I need to zoom? Zoom? Can you all see it clearly? Okay. Okay. Okay, see. First of all, as I told you, since you're working with Selenium, so you need to install Selenium packages. So you will write exclamation mark pip install Selenium. I'll be running code in front of you. It can take some time. Okay. So now different libraries, since I'm working with Selenium, I have installed, now I need to import. So import Selenium, then import pandas as PD, Selenium import WebDriver. As I told you, WebDriver is the communication medium, though it is not used now because there is a update from Selenium side. It is not of use now, but in some system, it depends on the configuration settings. In some system, WebDriver is required, so it's safe. On the safer side, you can import this library. Okay, from Selenium import WebDriver, import warnings. If there is any warning, yes, every time in a new notebook, you can install these libraries. You can make a note of this, so you can just copy paste. Okay, Import warnings to get all the warnings, or you can say if anything goes wrong, you can get the warnings for the guidance purpose. Then warnings.filter warnings ignore to remove or to filter out the unnecessary warnings. Okay. Then from selenium.webdriver.common.by import by. This I'll tell you later. This is just for the syntax purpose. Okay. Then import time. Import time you can ignore. This is not for this session. Just understand time is used to delay any web page so that web page can be loaded completely or successfully. It will delay the time for some time. Okay. It will not jump to the next line of code. It will stop there for some time so that page can be loaded successfully. Am I clear till now? All good? Yeah. Shall we move forward now? Yes. Okay, now see, as I told you, we need to connect our Selenium with the web browser. Okay, so how will you connect your Selenium with the web browser? Driver equals to webdriver.chrome. Okay, this code. And be careful, write this C of Chrome in capital. This is the most common mistake. C will be capital. Okay, as soon as, see one more thing, as soon as I web browser don't have a web driver. Understand one thing. Web driver is different thing, web browser is different thing. Web driver is the connecting medium, you can think of it like. So it is not pre-installed anywhere. That's why I have written this code. Otherwise, why would I write this code? Yes, you can replace it with Edge, but I would suggest you to use the Chrome browser only. Chrome works perfectly with the Selenium. It's very smooth. On the Edge, you may get many ads, so you might get irritated. Okay, so it's better if you use the Chrome browser. So webdriver.chrome. So, and if you remember, at the starting I told you Selenium is a automation tool. You don't need to do anything. So I will be showing that now. As soon as I run this code, you will see you will see a blank automation window will occur. Just focus on the screen now. Let me run this code. Can you see this window? Can everyone see this? This is the blank window, which is, you can see written over here, Chrome is being controlled by automated test software, which is, Selenium. Okay, guys, give me a second. Yeah, I'm back. So did you all get what I'm saying? WebDriver.chrome will open this automated window, okay? And if anyone asks me that, sir, why it is not showing any URL, can anyone tell me why is it not showing any URL? Can anyone tell me why is it not showing any URL? Why is it showing blank window? It's very common sense. Just we don't give a output. Perfect. That's what I'm saying. It's common sense. Why is it not showing any URL? Because till now I have not given any URL. Why will it show if I'm not given? Till now I have only run this code. Okay. Now I will give URL. So driver.get, I will get the URL. Okay. Let me run this code, and as soon as I run this code, you can see it is opening on its own. That's what the automation means. That on this automated window, I am not doing anything. You all get what I'm saying? This was not in Beautiful Soup. It was not automated, but on this Selenium, it is automated. So now, same thing which you done there. I will write data scientist over here in the skills. In the location, I will write Bangalore. Then I will click on search. I will see one more thing. I can write data scientist over here using class name also, using ID also, using XPath also. I will be telling you each and everything for different attributes, okay? But everything can be done for that particular attribute. So you can see the class name is suggester input. Let's scrap the designation or data and scientist over here using the class name. For the location, we will be using XPath, okay? But everything can be done for them, okay? Don't think like only class name can be used for this designation. Even the XPath can be used, but I'm telling you different way. Okay, so what is the class name over here? Suggested import. So driver.find element by dot class name suggested import. See, now understand that this line of code. Import common dot by import by. Why did I import it? Why? Why is this code? I have written this line of code. Why? For this thing. You all get my point? Why is it used now? Okay, so by is used because of this only. I mean, I have imported by because of this only, because in the syntax it is required. This is in the syntax of Selenium to write by. This was not earlier. This is the recent update from the Selenium side. Earlier we used to directly write the class name, okay, but now we have to write by keyword also. So by dot class name, why class name? Because we are scrapping using the class name. If I was using the XPath, then I would have written XPath. Now you get my point. By dot XPath, by dot class name, by dot ID. Why by is used? That's what I'm saying. It is in the syntax of Selenium. It is from the Selenium side. That is not a technical knowledge one. This is from the Selenium side. It is the standard syntax. It is the part of syntax. Okay. So by dot class name suggest the input designation dot c. Using this line of code, just understand what I'm highlighting. Using this highlighted line of code, my system will jump here. Why? Because I have given the class name as suggested input, and suggested input is highlighting over here. So my cursor will jump over here. Now I will tell my cursor to write what? Now I will tell my cursor to write data scientist over there because I am not allowed to write it manually, right? So I will be using code. So how I will write data scientist over there using send keys. Okay. See, if you want to enter any information using text content, in that you will use dot send keys. Okay. And whenever you want to click on something, you will use dot click. Suppose you will see for the search button, I will use dot click method. Okay. Here, I only want to write something, so I'm using dot send keys. Okay, dot send keys, data scientist. Let me run this code, and you can see data scientist came over here. Am I clear? Now for the location, I need to write Bangalore over here. So that is secondary part. First, I need my system, my cursor to come over here. How will my system come over here? I mean, how will my cursor come over here? Okay, we can use, see, I can use class name for this also, but I will be telling you using the X path. That's what I'm saying. I can write Bangalore over here using class name also, but I will be using the X path so that you can understand better. Now, can anyone tell me which X path should I use and why? Come on, first, contains. Why contains? I'm not talking about the XPath function. Just don't complex yourself. Location is there, but you're not getting my point. But something is not coming in the contains Bangalore location. I don't have to write Bangalore location that you're saying contains that location is contains over there. I have to write Bangalore over there only. Absolute, absolute, absolute. Why? As is it one element. Perfect. That's what I'm saying. There are two types of XPath only, absolute. Okay, someone is saying relative. Can you tell me why relative? Why relative? I'm waiting for you. Elements. Here, have you all not done the beautiful soup? This is very basic. I told you absolute is used when you need to scrap one element. Here, I clearly told you I only need to write Bangalore, so there is only one element. Why you all are getting confused? Absolute is used for one element. Relative is used for multiple elements. And I only need to write Bangalore, so that's only one element. Just don't complex yourself. Be very clear. Okay, so I need to write Bangalore over here, so I will be requiring absolute XPath. Am I clear till now that we will be using absolute XPath here, not relative XPath? Am I clear, everyone? Yeah. Sorry. Okay, let's inspect this. Okay, let's do this using absolute XPath. I mean, we can either use absolute XPath or we can use the class name. So using class name, you already know how to do it using class name by dot class name that then you can write this class name, okay? But let's do it using Class name is same, but the parent class is different. Okay. So, and tag name is also different. Class name will be same for many attributes over here, even for the fresher, even for the engineering. Class name will be suggested import. These are not unique. What makes the difference is tag name. Even if the tag name is same, then you can take the parent class. What is the parent class? This suggester box flex. Okay. Something will definitely be different. So first go for the child class. I mean, whichever is getting inspected. If that is same, you can go for the parent class. You get my point? Okay, now I will be scrapping absolute XPath. Just understand how to scrap using absolute XPath. To get the absolute XPath, right click on the class, click on copy. Then can you see the copy full XPath at the last? Can everyone see this copy full XPath? You are not audible. Am I not audible? Can anyone confirm whether am I audible or not? Audible. Okay, kindly check your connection and you can rejoin. Okay. So for the absolute XPath, simply right click on the path, class name, then click on copy, then click on copy full XPath. Remember, copy full XPath, not copy XPath. Copy full XPath, it will be copied. I can't hear anything. Uh-huh. Rejoin again, please. Okay, this is for that particular intern. Okay. Okay. You understand how I scrap the absolute XPath? Click on class, I mean right inspector class, copy, then copy full XPath, copied. To verify your answer, just click anywhere here and press Control F for the filter box. You will see the control filter box over here. Can you see this box? This is the filter box. So let me paste Control V, whatever I have copied from there. Can you see now? This is getting highlighted. Location 1. It means I am correct. So I will give this. So again, by dot XPath and the inverted comma, I will paste that path. Okay. Then you know what to do. You have to tell your cursor what to write. Location dot send keys, Bangalore. Wait a second. Okay. Am I clear till now? You can see the Bangalore over here. Now I need to click on search button. So again, same thing, inspect, search. For this, okay, let's use the class name. QS submit is the class name. You know how to do it. By dot class name QS submit. Since I have to click on the search button, so I will be using the dot click method, not the dot send keys, because I need to click. I don't need to enter anything. Clear? As soon as I will run this code, This will open. Am I clear till here? Now you know the problem statement. I want the job title, company name, location, and posted time. Okay, tell me if I want job titles, what should I use? Which XPath and why? Relative, relative. Why? Has more elements. Correct. So we will be using the relative XPath because I need all the job titles. If I tell you I only want the first job title, then I would have used absolute XPath, but I want all the job titles on this page. So for that, I will be using relative XPath. I hope your concept is clear for the absolute and relative now. Clear? Okay. Now focus on the screen. I already told you how to scrap the absolute XPath that you know. Copy, then copy full XPath. But here we want the relative XPath. So how will you get the relative XPath? For the relative XPath, you need to do something manually. What do you need to do? Click on class, Control A, Control C to copy, Control F for the filter box, Control V to paste. So it is pasted over here, whatever I have copied. Clear till here? Now what do you need to do something manually is you need to put, see, this was the class name, double click, Control A, it will copy everything. I mean, it will highlight everything. Control C, it will copy. Control F for the filter box. Control V will paste. Okay. You need to put a square bracket at the starting and ending. This is the first step. Second step is you need to put at the rate before class. Okay. Then outside the bracket, you need to put double slash, then tag name. Tag name is A. Clear? Okay. And I hope now you get the point of double slash. That's why I have put a double slash. So simply copy this. Wait a second. But if you focus here, it is showing 25 results, but there are only 20 jobs. It means it is taking some extra part. It is not showing correct result. So in that case, as I told you, if you are not getting the correct result using the class name, you can go for the parent class. Let's go for this one. This will highlight whole. Okay, see what I did. You will be confused now. Right click inspect, then I got this one. But as you seen, it was showing 25 results. It means that was wrong. So in that case, I chose the parent class. You can choose this also, but I chose the super parent class. Okay, this one, cust job tuple layout. So till here, it was that one only. I mentioned the tag name, which was div. Okay, but see, I was here, but I wanted to jump here because my job titles were in this yellow part, but I was here. So what I need to do, I need to traverse. I need to travel from there to here. So how will I do it? Don't do anything. Simply at the end, write single slash. And what is coming after this? Just write single slash, then add the tag name. How do we know that 20 is correct? If you have noticed, it is showing 20 jobs on one page. It means there will be 20 titles, right? And it was showing 25 earlier. It means it was showing some additional information. So parent class, simply don't do anything, just take the parent class. Then at the starting, just simply add single slash, then tag name. So I took that single slash and I added a tag name, which was div. See, single slash, then tag name. I came over here, from here to here, but I want to go to a tag. So again, single slash, then a. And as you can see now, I am getting 20 results. It's not at all technical. Just understand one thing. If you are getting something, if you're not getting something from that class, you can choose the parent class. But from that super parent class to jump to parent class, you need to add the tag name at the end. By using what? Just simply write the single slash tag name, single slash tag name. Am I clear? So just copy this. Don't worry, more attributes are there, I'll tell you. Copy paste. Let's go for the location, okay? See here, we don't have any class. So again, I will go for the parent class, this one. But but my system is highlighting this part. So from here I will need to jump to here. You getting what I'm saying? Or even if it is giving results, then no need to jump. Sometimes super parent gives result, exact same results. That's why I told you always check in the filter box. Just don't do it like directly copy paste and write it in the notebook. First verify that path here, that how much result is it giving. So control A C F B, tag name is span. As you can see, it is giving me 20 results. So I hope you get my point. Sometimes the parent class gives the exact same result, but this was not having any class name. Okay, so copy paste this. Okay, I need to tell inside code also. See, firstly, you need to create the empty list so that all your data can be stored in that empty list. Okay, then title text equals to driver dot find elements. I have written elements because we are scrapping more than one element. By dot XPath, I have given the full XPath I've shown. Now I need to iterate through each and every XPath and print whatever the detail was in that XPath. So first I need to iterate. So for I in title text, why title text? Because my XPath is stored in this one. So for I in title text, title equals to I dot text because see, in a single, for example, let's take this one. For example, just a random one. Only look for the highlighted box. This XPath will give me whole 5 lines, whatever is you can see that is highlighted. But I only want the job title. How will I tell the system? Otherwise, system will give me all 5 lines as the content. But I only want the useful content. So how will I tell the system that whatever you are iterating through, only give me text content of that. Text content you can take it like useful one. Okay, so title equals to I dot text. So now my all the titles are inside, job titles are inside the title variable. But I prefer, it's a good practice that you can transfer all your content into your empty list. So my empty list was job title, which I have created earlier. So how will I transfer my content from the previous list to the empty list? Using the append function. So then title, append means all the data, whatever was inside the title will be transferred to the job title. Am I clear, everyone? Okay, same for this. I will iterate to each and every location tag, then I will take the useful content, then I will transfer that content into empty list. Path I have already told you. Okay, let's go for the company tag uh, path. Okay, let's do it see both way. Let me first check as this is getting highlighted if it is giving me result or not. It is the A tag, right? It is giving me results. Okay, you can take it this also. Okay, you all get it. But if you suppose if the class name was not mentioned over here, and suppose this class name was not giving me results, this was giving me 25 results, or if it was taking some extra content into consideration, in that case, what would you do? Always go for the class which is above that. How much time is left for the lecture to be finished? It is about to finish, don't worry. So go for the parent class in that case. I'll show you using that also. Control CFB, span. Now, as I told you, you need to jump. My system was highlighting this A tag, but I am taking the parent class. So I mean super parent class. So I need to jump from here to here. So what I need to add after this? Single slash, then tag name. Tag name is A. Wait. Yeah, see, there are many A tags. So now the system got confused. So since you can see that this is the first A tag, inside the bracket you can write 1. Did you all get what I'm saying? Because someone was saying that there are same tags or same class name, what can I do? You can simply add the square bracket. If you wanted the second A tag in the place of 1, you can write the 2. But what is coming on 2? Okay, but I wanted the first one. Did you all get it? Don't worry, even from the super parent class, it is also giving you correct results. But I have taken the super parent class. That's why I have written A1 over here. Okay. For the experience, I can take this class directly. Let's check if it is, let's see if it is giving correct results. Yeah, it is giving correct results. No need to go for the super parent class. I hope you are clear how to get the XPath, right? Okay, now written that. Let's run this code. Okay, I run the code 2 times, so it is showing 40. It is scrapped 2 times, so don't be confused. Am I clear or should I run it again? If I run it one more time, it will show 60 now. See, yeah, I ran it 3 times, so it got multiplied. But you got the concept, right? Am I clear? So now after that, you can like create the delta frame. See, these were the first 20, I mean, which were useful. After that, it is getting repeated, so don't worry about that. Clear? Okay. Now the second part of the question. If I tell you I want the URL also, links also, you must have done this, I think, in the beautiful soup. Okay, let's do it again. If I tell you I want the URLs also, how will you do it? If I say I want all the URLs of all the job titles, because as I told you, every attribute has the URL. It's not necessary that only images have the URL, even the attributes text content also have the URL. So inspect, class name is title. Only some part of the question is change. For the table, it's the same thing what I have told. Just at the end, in the table, the class name will be same for the entire row. Okay, so in that case, the class name can be same, but the text name will be different, definitely. So I already told you, class name will be same. So keep on adding the text name at the end of the relative XPath by adding single slash tag name, single slash tag name. Okay. Okay, so let's copy paste. I got all the URLs. For the table, you can practice. There is a question and assignment. I've already showed you the way how to do it, but you can practice it in the assignment. See, now what I'm saying, earlier as I have told you, till here, if you have noticed, it was giving me result, but it was also giving me some unnecessary result. But I only wanted the useful content, so for that I used the I.text. So here also, As you can see, it is not giving me URL yet. It is giving me something like this. So I only want the URL part. So for that, what I need to do, focus here. As you know, URL, see one more thing, you can note it down. URLs are always present inside the href value. Can you see href over here? URLs are always present inside the href value, and href is always present inside the a tag. Am I clear? So there I have told earlier that you need to write I.text for the useful content. Here you know what to do because you know that your URL, your links are present inside the href only. So you only want the href part. So tell the system that I only want the href part. Yeah, we will pass href. So for I in URL 0:4, I have used 0:4 because I am only taking the first 4 URLs. Otherwise, it will take too much time. Okay, for all the URLs, for the 20 URLs, it will take much time to load. I'm only taking the first 4 URLs. So for I in URL, let's iterate to each and every URL. Then print me I dot c. Get underscore attribute is the inbuilt function which will take all the information from where? From href. Why href? Because your URLs are present inside the href value. Let me run this code. You got all the URLs. Maybe for the fifth one, for the fourth one, there is no URL. That's why it's showing none. Clear till here? Everyone clear till here? Yes, yes. Okay. Now the third part of the question. In the first, see, in the first part, I told you how to scrap the details like different job titles and I mean whatever it was, location, job posted time and other things. But this was only from this particular page. What if I tell you, give me the details from the second page also, from the third page also, from the fourth page also? What will you do? There is nothing different. Every time we search will come in the link form, right? I don't get your point. Yes, I mean in the href value, obviously it will give the HTTP value. So, okay, if I tell you I need the data from the second page, third page also, so there is nothing different. You just need to add one more line in your code. See, manually, if I tell you that you want that I need to see job details from on the second page, what will you do? Just give me common sense. What will you do? You will simply click on the next page and you will see these details, right? Am I clear? So you just have to do the same thing. If I'm on the page one and if I tell you I need the details of the page two, you simply have to add one thing. Just scrap the next button. That's it. So that's all. That's what I will do. Suppose if I want these details of the first 3 pages. Okay, let's take first. Okay, let's first 3 pages. So start and end. Start means starting from where? You know, in the Python starts with 0. I want the first 3 pages, so I have written 3. So it will go from 0, 1, 2 means page 1, page 2, page 3. Am I clear? So then again the same thing for page and range start comma end because I need to tell the system from which page you need to go to till which page. Okay, because I'm doing using the coding. So I'll tell the system from which page you have to go and till where you need to travel. So that will come from the for page and range start comma end. So it will take system, it will take the value from the system that I only need to go to page 3. I will stop the coding at page 3. Titles equals to, I'm taking the job titles of first 3 pages. Class name will be same what you have done earlier. Here you know what you have. Here you know it's same code what you have done earlier, right? As I only told you, only one thing is getting added over here is next button code. So inside the for loop only, just give the next button code and give the absolute XPath of the next button and use the dot click method. Now understand what I'm trying to say. Suppose if I come here and I want the job titles of first 3 pages. So I will write that code for the first page. I will give the path of the job titles. Okay. So it will give me job titles of, it will scrap all the job titles of the page 1. Now my system will come till here. My system will give me all the job titles of the page 1. Now my system will come to the next button code. Now what my system will do, it will click on the next button. Now my system will come to page 2 and it will scrap all the details. Okay, it will again run the whole loop. Now my system will again come to next page code and it will again click on next button. So you understand. So I hope you are getting how is it working, that loop, right? Am I clear? Yes, yes. So it's simple. You just need to add next button over here. Otherwise, everything is same over here. You need to add 2 things, next button line, and you need to mention the how many pages you want to scrap the data from. So let me run this code. I think I have not initialized this. Yeah, okay, it is working. See, my page is running. Okay, 160. Because you know, na, I have scrapped, I have clicked there 2 times, so that's why taking that way. Job titles, and I got all the. You got the concept, right? Am I clear? So there were only 3 parts: scrapping from one page, second was scrapping the URL, third was scrapping from multiple pages. So that's all what Selenium do, and that is why Selenium is different from Beautiful Soup. Using Beautiful Soup, you cannot jump to next page or something, or you cannot scrap data from next page. Okay, so that is why Selenium is much easier. I don't know what you think, like whether Selenium is much easy than Beautiful Soup. It depends on person to person, but I think Selenium is much easy and much more useful. When you will do, you can tell me later on what you think, which one is more easier. Where did we get the link in the next button? Which link? This is the absolute XPath. You know how to scrap using, just simply inspect this, and since there is no parent class, so you can come here and take the absolute XPath. Simple. What is time.sleep? I've already told at the starting of the session, so the time is used to delay some function or operation for some time. So that sum time is 3. For the 3 seconds, it will stop the loading of the page. I mean, stop the loading of the next code. System will not jump to the next code for the 3 seconds. It will stay on that line of code for 3 seconds. So that particular page can be loaded completely. Is it necessary? It depends if the page is sometimes like on the Amazon website or Flipkart. These are like big pages, big websites. It have multiple images on single page. So sometimes it takes time to load the images. So in that case, we write the time.sleep. So there is no any technical rule where to use. Okay. So wherever you think you need to use, you can use there. So I think all the 3 cases are clear to you. Am I clear? If you have any questions, you can ask. That's all for today's session. Okay, so session is done from my side. If you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we can close the session. See, for the assignment 3, just keep it for the assignment 3, time.sleep. Here, there is no use. That's what I told you earlier. When we will get the recording, by tomorrow end of the day, you will get the recording uploaded. You can contact your institute for the recording. Nice explanation, clear and easy language. Thank you. Thank you very much. Accessing data from the table is not in this assignment, so don't worry. It is in the third assignment. So don't take load. Nice and good. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the session. Yes, you will have the session on that also. First, focus on the assignment 2. Okay. Using the beautiful soup also, it's better if you scrap URLs using this only. There is nothing different for the beautiful soup. I told you, whatever you can do using beautiful soup, same thing can be done using Selenium. It depends on you what you think is much more easier. So whatever you think you can use. But this is for the general. For the assignment 2, for the assignment 3, you only will be using Selenium. Otherwise, you will not get marks. Nice, very well explained. Thank you. Okay, I think let's close the session, shall we? I hope I have cleared all the doubts. About the last assignment, I can't find the attached document. Are you saying that you cannot find the assignment file in the comment section? Yes. Last assignment, are you trying to say you cannot find a beautiful soup assignment? Can anyone confirm me that you all got the beautiful soup assignment, right? In the comment section, right? Yes, yes, yes. Everyone is saying it is there. You need to go to the project. First, click on the project on the left side, then click on the all project, then click on your internship name, then click on the comment section. What you all are doing, you just view it on the home page and then say that sir file is not there. You need to go to the comment section. The attachment can only be seen in the comment section. I'm clearly saying. What is assignment 2? I'm still working on the beautiful soup assignment. So for that, I can only say keep working on the beautiful soup assignment. Your marks will be keep on deducting day by day after the deadline is passed. Yes, file is in Fliplover website. Assignment 2 is not yet given. Assignment 2 will be given based on this session. That's why this session is taken today. You will get the assignment 2 by tomorrow morning, which is based on this session which you are attending just now. It will be given by tomorrow morning or afternoon, okay? I'm stuck in the question of beautiful soup. You can raise the ticket. How can I ask help? You can raise the ticket. After 3 only marks will be deducted, right? I mean, I did not get your point. Yeah, last date is 3rd of December. You can check that. I am not aware there are many questions going on. So I think today's session was helpful for you. It was easy in language, right? Because I think you all will get it more easily in when I will tell you in my own words rather than reading it from the slides. I can read it from the slides also if you want, but I don't think that will help. Some of us just started this December have missed some assignment. Whichever assignment is currently going on, work on that assignment and submit it before deadline. When you get time, you can work on the previous assignment. Thanks for teaching like this. True, please make the session like this. Yes, I am making the session like this. When will the class will be uploaded? By tomorrow, you can check for the recording. Yes, every assignment is marks based. You will be getting marks for each and every assignment. So be very careful when you're doing. And even when you're submitting, I'm saying this again, please mention your internship number, please mention your name, and please mention the assignment or the project name for which you are sharing the link. If you're sharing the link for the assignment 2, so please write link for the assignment 2. If you're sharing for some project, so it's a good practice. There are multiple internships going on at the same time, so it becomes very confusing. So it's better if you, how we will know marks. You will get the feedback soon from SME. Okay, it takes time. So let the assignments be closed. How to know your marks? Your marks or your own marks? Okay, I'm kidding. You will get your feedback from the SME. Okay, don't worry. Or you can ask for the feedback. But till now, you have only done the beautiful soup assignment, and that is still not finished. See, if you can ask for the feedback of for any particular assignment or project after a week has been passed for the deadline of that. So since assignment 1 will be completed tomorrow, right? 3rd of December. So for the beautiful soup assignment, ask for the feedback on the after 10th of December. It takes time to evaluate because there are many students. So it takes time to evaluate each and every link. Okay. So after 1 week, ask for the feedback. For the rejects, you will get. Don't worry. It has just started. Shall we close the session now? I hope all good now. Thanks, you're welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's say a goodbye. Okay. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great weekend and work on your assignment as well. Thank you. Bye.